Every day you walk past a bunch of strangers that you know nothing about. But the truth is, all of those people have a deep, dark secret that they've never told anyone in the world. So that little old lady that you see at the supermarket reaching up for a can of beans, she could be a murderer. Or she could have gotten gangbanged on her 21st birthday in Cancun, and one of the guys may or may not have been her cousin. We'll never know. The cashier at the supermarket could be like a very nice guy, but maybe he's harvested organs from innocent people to try and pay off his overseas debts. You know? All of these things are possible. Even some of your best friends that you've known your entire life, you think you know everything about, even they have a secret that they would never share with you. That is, until today. We asked real people, you guys watching probably, to send in your wildest confessions while remaining completely anonymous. We got hundreds of responses, and we went through every single one of them. I had nightmares and diarrhea, and we picked out the craziest ones to share with you guys. So buckle up! We're getting deep and dark!
When my husband used to come home from work, I would have him put his balls in my nose so that I could sniff his long day.
Right off the bat, I'd like to say that this is disgusting. I don't know how you shove balls in nostrils. This man either has the tiniest balls I've ever seen, or he's just jamming it against her face. You can't even play hooky. Your wife will know. She's like, get those fucking balls over here. And she's gonna sniff your balls and be like, you didn't go to work. You didn't do it. Did you even do anything today? Also, when he used to come home from work, so this is something that doesn't happen anymore. I wonder what happened. She either grew out of this or she lost her scent due to COVID or something, but we're going to pray for this woman.
Sometimes when I wipe my ass, it feels so good I have an orgasm on the toilet. Yes, this has happened publicly.
An orgasm? I will say I kind of get it. Not that I've had orgasms by wiping my ass, but I have wiped my ass and it's been not bad. Like I've been wiping my ass and being like, okay. But I am like wiping it and I think that it doesn't feel horrible. I feel like I'm saying too much. I don't know. Are you wiping your ass with a dildo? Maybe that's why you're having orgasms. I don't know. I've never had an asshole orgasm. I love how you knew that I was going to ask, you know, if this happened in public. And I'm trying to imagine shitting in a stall next to someone who's like shitting, and then like you can hear them get the toilet paper, and all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah. I'm like, what the fuck's going on over there?
I can't pee or come out of my dick.
What can you do with it? If you can't pee or come out of your dick, then where do those things happen? Like, where does your piss go and where does your cum from?
I gave head in an ambulance.
Were you the victim or the EMS worker? Like, imagine she got hit by a car and she's in the ambulance like, anyone trying to get sucked right now? You know? If you worked for the EMS and a person with a broken leg was like, I'm just trying to suck one on the way to the hospital, you'd be like, okay.
Think about it.
Catfished my girlfriend with a fake Tinder account to see if she would cheat. We started messaging through said account and I got her to meet up with the guy from the account. Little did she know it was me the whole time, and I managed to keep it that way using my voice acting skills and a very dark hotel room. It was the best sex we've ever had, and to this day, neither of us have spoken about the experience. We get married in July, and I plan on taking this to my grave.
If this is a real story, your girlfriend's the biggest fucking idiot in the world. Like, how could you possibly pull that off? Also, if the best sex you've ever had was when you weren't you ever think about how that's kind of weird? He got his girlfriend to cheat on him with him, which is like, that's like a Leonardo DiCaprio movie. That's fucking crazy. But now he's marrying her. It's like, yo, if you're going to cheat on me, it's going to be with me. That's fucking nuts.
I nutted on my own face to try my own nut and missed and got it in my eyes and they were stuck shut.
What the flying eagle fuck is going on? Also, if you were trying to taste your own nut, you could just put it on your hand. You don't have to give yourself a facial. That feels like not the right way to go about that. Yeah, I guess he just wanted it straight from the horse's mouth, as they would say. I'm sorry that your eyes got stuck shut, allegedly. I don't really buy that. I really just recommend maybe just, if you're really curious, just putting it on your hand or something and whatever. I've never done that.
I always watch my shit leave my asshole off the reflection of the toilet water.
When I was younger, I used to look in the bowl too. Always is a lot of times. I haven't done this in maybe 20-something years, but I definitely remember I have seen my asshole shit, is what I'm trying to say. Honestly, kind of crazy that we're seeing this right now because literally last night before I went to bed, kind of weird, but right before I went to bed, I was looking through TikTok and I saw a video of a girl who was confessing that her and her friends used to shit on mirrors so that they can watch themselves shit. This is kind of crazy how now, today, hours later, we're getting this. If you haven't seen your asshole shit, you don't have a good relationship with your body. That's just true.
Had to shit really bad once, so I went into my ex's litter box and blamed his cat for the huge shit.
What is with these people, these gullible people in this fucking video? This is insane. You could just stare at a cat and know that it's not capable of that. Who is buying this? Also, if there's a litter box around, there's definitely a toilet around. If there's a litter box, it's usually in a bathroom. Do you know that? Like, I don't have a cat, but anyone that I know who has cats, their litter box is either in the bathroom or it's beside the bathroom. So this just feels like something that you wanted to do on your own. And apparently you're dating an idiot. And they were just like, oh yeah, my small little cat took a human-sized shit. And now they gotta pick it up and throw it out? You're a devil. You're the devil.
I sell my bloody panties online to people with fetishes.
Fuck. The panty industry is insane. I've spoken to some people in my life that, you know, frequent the deep, dark depths of the panty industry, and I can tell you this right now, some people have some big requests. This is the first time I'm hearing bloody panties, but it's not shocking to me. Some people will request that you get a yeast infection, and then they'll buy that at a premium. You know, if you're going to give yourself a fucking yeast infection, you could probably double or triple your money there.
I'm a straight guy.
Already know where this is going.
I'm a straight guy that gets too drunk and already gave BJs to 2 dudes in our circle of friends.
I love how this said already gave 2 BJs. Like, it's like already, like he's new to the game and he's like, bro, already I've taken down 2 of these suckers. I'm coming for the whole fucking circle, but I've already got 2. I've got 3 more to go, and then I've sucked the group. This feels like you're competitive about it, dude. But I will say, sucking dudes and being straight, I haven't seen those things kind of like run parallel. You know what I mean? So maybe, I don't know, maybe though, but I just haven't seen that. So I'm just going to say, just take a look at the information again. Just maybe look over it one more time and we'll figure out what's going on. But I could be wrong. For certain, I could be wrong. And good luck, because it sounds like you're competitive and you want to get the whole circle. And I think you will. In 6 months' time.
My dad constantly messages my friends sexual messages and they tell me about them.
Oh my fucking Lord. This would have to happen one time, and I would legitimately print it out like Chris Hansen and put it on my dad's desk and be like, we have the transcripts. Like, why are you hitting my friends up? You're lucky your dad's not hot, because then they wouldn't tell you. And all your friends would just be fucking your dad. If your hottest friend hasn't told you that your dad hit you up, it's because she slammed your dad. If you have attractive friends who are like, oh, your dad's never hit me up, yeah, check the den at 3 a.m. on a Saturday.
I masturbate with ketchup, exclusively. Wife loves it and will relieve the ketchup from me with her mouth. 20 years later, still slamming hard with ketchup.
Honestly, ketchup isn't even in my top 10 things that I would even jerk off with. It's not in my top 3 condiments that I would jerk off with. Definitely would do barbecue before that. Barbecue would probably be my number 1. Number 2, I would probably say like a mayonnaise or something like that. Like, I don't really like the smell, but definitely it would probably feel really nice. Like, I don't know if you ever like held mayonnaise. It's not bad. And number 3 would probably be, you know, the everything bagel hot sauce that you can get at secrethandshake.shop or at heatonist.com. It's really good. It's a hot sauce. We made it. It's really fucking good.
Is it weird that I want to see my husband have sex with my sister?
Yeah.
I saw a Craigslist ad back in the day from a woman looking to put puffed Cheetos in her ass, engage in anal sex, and lick the dust off the dick. I answered the ad and did not hate the result after everything was all said and done.
So you go online and you see an ad for a woman that wants to put a puffed Cheeto in her ass, which I will go on record right now and say that is the superior Cheeto. If I'm putting Cheetos in my ass, they're for sure going to be puffed. I will say this. If someone has a bunch of puffed Cheetos in their ass and you're going to bang that ass, it's probably not going to be that good for you. I want to know how much you got paid. I mean, you didn't even mention that, so maybe you did this for free. That's a lot of trust to have in a person. If I read an ad about a woman who wants to stick a bunch of Cheetos in her ass, I'd be like, well, fuck that. I don't trust this person with my life.
I'm a 26-year-old male, and I'm secretly having a sexual relationship with my brother-in-law. My sister is my best friend. I'm the worst person ever.
I'm going to say this. She isn't your best friend if you're fucking her husband. There's so many layers to this that I don't even know where to begin. This is quite the confession. This is probably the biggest confession ever so far.
Every time I'm about to fart, I stick my finger in my ass and then sniff my finger, and then after I fart, I pull my finger out and sniff it.
What? How? Just fart! You cork your ass with your thumb and then sniff it and then put it back in and fart on your corked thumb ass. And then sniff your thumb? What's going on? Can you even fart if your thumb is in your ass? I don't even know that you can. You're going to explode your colon doing this. This is a dangerous game you're playing. I didn't know someone could just shove their thumb in their ass. I thought that was at least like a 15-minute process of like, you know, different types of breathing exercises and massages, and then you could get your thumb up there. I don't really know. I just, you know, this is what I've heard through the grapevine.
When I was in high school, my then girlfriend and I were fucking in her parents' shed. She wanted me to put it in her ass, so of course I did what she wanted. The moment I pulled out, she shit all over the floor. In a panic, we both tried to figure out what we should do / how to clean it up. Somehow, we got to the point where burning the shed down was an option to dispose of all the evidence. Long story short, the shed didn't fully burn down, but they did have to destroy it and rebuild it.
I can't even begin to explain the amount of things I would have done before burning the shed down. That is, you've skipped 1,000 possibilities, and you went right to, let's just burn it down. Neither of you guys are the sharpest tool in the shed. If you're burning it down at the first sign of shit. You could have blamed it on an animal. I would have like just been like a bear came in here and shit on the ground or something. But you can think of so many things. Do you think that her parents are going to come out and see shit on the floor and go, what are you guys doing, anal in here? Like, they're never going to put those things together. You didn't have to burn it down. All right, I think that's all I can do for today. You guys have wild confessions. These are real people. This is what I mean. You walk past people all the time. You don't know they're getting fucked in a shed and shitting all over the ground and then burning it to the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would never guess that about a person. But listen, we appreciate all of you guys that are participating in these things. This one, the poop survey from the last video, we're setting up an email list so that we can just send these questions out to you guys for future videos when we want to pull some results from the audience. So go to the link in the description, sign up for that. You just put your email in, and whenever you need to ask you guys questions, we'll send you the link, participate, and we're going to start finding some stuff out, okay? So don't forget to subscribe. This is also available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever else you get podcasts, so you can listen to it if you're not watching it. Don't forget to subscribe, like I said. And that is all. See you guys next time.